So today in this lecture we will see the designing of constant K band pass filter and constant K band stop filter. Now constant K band pass filter, as the name suggests, that it will pass a certain band of frequency. So two cutoff frequencies will be there. Now because for some frequency the filter is acting as a low pass, and for this other frequency it is acting as a high pass, we say that it is a series combination of low pass and high pass filter. Now similar to the low pass and high pass filter, constant K band pass filter will also have two configuration. One is T configuration and second is pi. So T configuration, when we see the T configuration, the low pass filter will have this configuration in which the series element is inductor and the shunt is capacitor, and because the net impedance of the series arm should be equal to Z1, so inductance value is equal to L1 by 2 and L1 by 2. Similarly, high pass, when we see the high pass filter, the series element will be capacitor and the shunt will be inductor, and because this series arm impedance should be equal to Z1, that is equal to 1 upon j omega C1, so this element will be, this capacitance will be 2C1 and this capacitance is also 2C1. When we connect them in series, that means the series elements will get connected in series and the shunt will get connected in shunt. In that case, the T configuration of the band pass filter will be like this. This L1 by 2 and 2C1 will get connected in series. This L1 by 2 and 2C1 will get connected in series, and this C2 and L2 will get connected in parallel. When we see the pi configuration of low pass and high pass filter, the configuration will be like this. Series element is inductor L1 and shunt is capacitor C2 upon 2. Similarly, in the case of high pass filter, series element is capacitor, which is C1, and shunt element is the inductor, whose value is equal to 2L2. Now when we obtain the configuration of pi configuration of band pass filter, we have to connect a low pass and high pass in series. That means the series arm will get connected in series and the shunt will get connected in shunt. So this L1 and C1 will get connected in series, and the C2 upon 2 and 2L2 will get connected in parallel. Similarly, in this arm, C2 upon 2 and 2L2 will get connected in parallel. So this is the pi configuration of the band pass filter. Now to design the band pass filter means we have to find out the value of L1, C1, C2 and L2. So to find out these values, as we have done in the case of low pass and high pass filter, we use the value of nominal impedance K and cutoff frequency. The cutoff frequency is given by Z1 plus 4Z2 is equal to 0. From there we can obtain this expression for C1, L1, C2 and L2. Also in case of band pass filter, two frequencies are there, so their center point is also known as resonant frequency, which is given by F0 is equal to under root of Fc1 into Fc2. So we get these values of component values of the band pass filter. So suppose if we have to design a constant K band pass filter with cutoff frequencies of 3 kHz and 7.5 kHz and nominal characteristic impedances of 900 ohm. So given condition is R0 is equal to 900 ohm and two cutoff frequencies are there, 3 kHz and 7.5 kHz. So when we put these values in this equation, in this above equation, we will get the value of C1, L1, C2 and L2. So when we put these values of Fc2, Fc1, pi, R0, Fc1 and Fc2, we will get C1 as 0.017 microfarad. L1 is equal to nominal impedance R0 upon pi Fc2 minus Fc1. In that case, L1 is equal to 63.66 millihenry. Similarly, C2 is equal to 1 upon pi R0 Fc2 minus Fc1. So C2 will come to be 0.078 microfarad. And L2 is equal to Fc2 minus Fc1 into R0 divided by 4 pi Fc1 Fc2. So L2 will come to be 14.32 millihenry. point which we should note before putting these values and obtaining the circuit is, this inductance value is not equal to L1, it is equal to L1 by 2. So because L1 is equal to 63.66 millihenry, here you see it is equal to 63.66 millihenry. So this value of this inductor will become 31.83 millihenry. Similarly, this capacitance is equal to 0.071 0.017. So because it is equal to 0.017, this value will be equal to 2C1 will be equal to 0.034. In this way we can design the band pass filter. Similar is the pi configuration of the same problem. Next is constant K band stop filter. Now similar to band pass filter, band stop filter also, as the name suggests, will block the certain frequency. So for that frequency, this filter will work under the stop band condition, and for all the other it will work under pass band condition. So again two transitions will be there, one from the pass band to stop band and another from the stop band to pass band. So that means two cutoff frequency will be there. Now because two cutoff frequency is there, that means center frequency or resonant frequency F0 can be defined in case of band stop also. So similar to the band pass filter, two configurations are there, T section and pi section. Usually we say that the band stop filter is the parallel combination of low pass filter and high pass filter. So in case of low pass filter, the T network is like this. In case of high pass filter, the T network is like this. So when we connect them in parallel, band stop filter is the parallel combination of low pass and high pass filter. So when we connect them in parallel means series arm will get connected in parallel and shunt will get connected in series. So when series arm is getting connected in parallel, in that case this element L1 by 2 is connected in parallel with 2C1, again this L1 by 2 is connected in parallel with 2C1, and shunt element, that is C2 and L2, will get connected in series. So now the circuit will, T section of the band stop filter is look like this. This is the T section of band stop filter. Similarly, we can obtain the pi section. Again, in case of band stop filter, because both the low pass and high pass are connected in parallel, so the series element L1 and C1 will get connected in parallel and shunt element will get connected in series. So when we connect them in parallel, the circuit will look like this. L1 and C1 are connected in parallel because they are the series element, and shunt element are connected in series. C2 by 2 in series with 2L2. Similarly here C2 by 2 in series with 2L2. Now suppose we have to design a filter, that means we have to find out the filter components. So two cutoff frequencies are there, that means their center frequency or resonant frequency F0 is given by under root of Fc1 Fc2. Now using the same formula of cutoff frequency, that is Z1 plus 4Z2 is equal to 0, we can obtain the values of L1, L2, C1 and C2. So when we solve it, we find out that L1 is equal to R0 Fc2 minus Fc1 upon pi Fc1 Fc2. C1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi R0 Fc2 minus Fc1. L2 is equal to R0 upon 4 pi Fc2 minus Fc1, and C2 is equal to Fc2 minus Fc1 divided by R0 Fc1 Fc2. So suppose if we have to design a constant K band stop filter with cutoff frequencies of 3 kHz and 7.5 kHz and nominal impedance of 900 ohm. So it is given that R0 is equal to 900 ohm and two cutoff frequencies are given, 3 kHz and 7.5 kHz. Now using the above formula, this formula, the one which we will get after the analysis of cutoff frequency, that is Z1 plus 4Z2 is equal to 0. When we solve it, we will get this equations, and when we put the values over there, the formula, that formula, we will get the component values. So L1 is equal to R0 Fc2 minus Fc1 upon pi Fc1 Fc2. So when we put the values, this L1 value will come to be 57.3 millihenry. Similarly, C1 will come as 0.0196 microfarad. L2 is equal to 15.9 millihenry and C2 is equal to 0.0707 microfarad. When we draw the T section of this band stop filter, one thing we should note that this value of this inductor is not L1 and this capacitor is not C1. Its value is equal to 2C1 and this value is equal to L1 by 2. But when we are doing the analysis, we are finding out the values of L1 and C1. So L1 and C1 we are finding out. So we have to divide this L1 by 2 to get the correct value of this component L1 by 2. Similarly, the capacitor is connected whose value is equal to 2C1. So in this way we can design the band stop filter. When we put these values, we obtain the T section of the band stop filter. Similarly, in the case of pi section, now this is the pi section, this value is L1 C1, no changes there, but this value is 2L2, this is equal to C2 upon 2, and here also it is same. So here it is the end of constant K-type filter. Now some assignment portion is there which we have to do. So total 4 questions are there. If you have any doubt, you can try it once, and if you have any doubt, you can contact me. So let's end this lecture here only. Thank you.